Just to go back to when you first came and you talked about, I think it was very kind of sensible of you to mention it, there will be storms here. Has it been more storms than you actually anticipated?
If you said to me in the beginning that you are going to win just 4 matches in 14, I don't believe it. I would say you're crazy, you know. And that for me, it's the hardest part. A big challenge. Is a hard job in every aspect, changing all the time, trying to find the solutions, and then you have to be here to explain every week. Small interviews, press conference. Sometimes it's hard, you know, to be focused on the job. And then you know that you are in Manchester United, everything you say, everything you do, every result, it's something big.
Xerxes fails, and Fulham celebrate at Old Trafford.
I think it's a hard job, but I feel that is becoming natural to me. The hardest part, by far, is to lose.
Buckle has a hit! It's fired in by Madison! Entangled!
When you get in this moment, sometimes it's really hard to turn things around, and we are in this moment. I was expecting hard days, but not like this.
It's going to be a tap-in for Ipswich. Add that to the catalogue of errors from the goalkeeper.
I think we are so nervous sometimes in the game, and you can feel it in the small things, in the way that we move sometimes, the understanding of the game, especially at Old Trafford. Even the environment, when I feel that sometimes the players are in the dressing room and you go to warm up and go inside to start the game, I feel that the air is heavy. And these kind of things, I think we show a lot in the I'm doing everything I know, and we are still losing, and that is really hard to say that. So I just want to say that I'm giving everything.
You were a pundit before, once you finished your playing career, and you've just mentioned there about returning to the days of glory. What's wrong with having ambition?
Like I said, I'm not going to change, no matter what. And I know we can succeed, but we need to survive this moment, because I'm not naive. And I know that we need to survive now. So we are being the worst team, maybe, in history of Manchester United. And we have to acknowledge that and to change that.
So arrive, a lot of expectation. I try to warn people about the moments. I feel that in this season, all the fans, I think all the staff here also are a little bit tired, and I feel that is my job to try to push everything, to focus all the people here in our club in the big picture.
Also like to remind you that when we had bad times here, the club stood by me, all my staff stood by me, the players stood by me. Your job now is to stand by our new manager.
Are you unequivocal that you're going to make that step and back Ruben, and he's going to be here at the start of next season, considering the results that have happened?
Yeah, and he's got a set of principles, and he wants the players to abide by his set of principles, which is that you have to be totally and utterly committed to winning the next football match. That's what he wants.
Once you went ahead in the game, did you feel like the confidence grew and you became a much more threatening side?
Yeah, it's normal.
Well, I believe that you have to build belief. How I build belief is through the daunting tasks I put myself through.
The only way I know that can help them is to give them the solutions to play on the pitch, but then they have to believe it.
always think you've got the belief to go and win the games like that, but you do start to feel the worst when you're up against a really top team and not performing particularly well. So we had to believe that we could get a chance sooner or later.
And to believe it is that when we are losing or in a difficult situation and you feel that you cannot even build up one play, they have to stick with that and to believe in that. And that is the hardest part.
You have to wake up and you have to give yourself belief. You have to give yourself confidence.
You don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt.
Because when we suffer a goal or we have a bad moment and you feel it that like the connection is not there, we lose ourselves. And you feel it, we get lost a little bit.
So whenever you think you can't, the confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence.
The Rangers one was as good. Now here's the chance at the other end. Yes! And it is for Bruno Fernandes.
Trust yourself, you believe in yourself. And when you're at the club like Man United, you have to believe in them, you have to trust them.
You've got to believe it right to the end, and I think that's something that's bred in you at this club.
I think that belief was always there throughout the whole season. We felt invincible. There was just something about us that told us to never give up or never give in, to always trust your teammates, to always believe that someone would come up with the goods. And I think we shared it between us. It wasn't a one-man effort, it was the whole team effort throughout the whole season.
Bruno Fernandes, beautiful! Now that is a pick-me-up! The Stretford end has something special to embrace.
Manchester means believe. Manchester means possible.
There's many people looking for what is belief? What do you believe in? Football is a belief, and Man United is the true religion.
The protesters said that they were showing their anger because the club is slowly dying. Did we see today that there is life in Manchester United?
I think it's clearly this club will never die. If you look our team playing and the results, it's hard to imagine big things in this moment for our club. But we need to, in the darkest moment, we have to have like a light and a path, and that is clear here. But the way we are thinking things, we are going to return and we are going to win in the future.
The vision for the future for Manchester United is fantastic, but we're at the we're in the trough at the moment.
It might not be immediately, but there is a path back to being the club of old.
It's belief, and it's built on what you put in to yourself.